Yo guys, I just respawned here. Or well, I was not what do you, I don't know. This guy has a pickaxe, diamond pickaxe. It's enchanted. I think it might be my pickaxe. I don't have any idea how. Maybe he just didn't despawn. What is this? It is, what the heck? Okay, so this guy had some of my stuff, so I have no idea how he had it. He was just floating around. I literally, as soon as I saw him, I stopped and started to record. Oh my goodness, is that diamonds? Wow. This one right here is a fortune 3, so let's just pick these up. How many are we gonna get? Wow, so exciting, what the frick? So yeah, I was just filling in, well not filling in, taking away the water. Also, I was pretty unlucky by the way. Fortune 3, but we only got one extra diamond. Filling in the water, right? And then all of a sudden I see this zombie. This is so weird. I honestly have no idea what happened. See this zombie right here, right? He's like around here. And he just starts swimming up like this, and he's holding a diamond pickaxe that's enchanted. Somehow I have no idea what happened. Maybe when I died he must have picked it up or something and been down here. I have no idea. It's really bizarre that I didn't see him sooner than that. Oh, that is so good. We didn't lose this awesome pickaxe with silk touch. I honestly have no idea why that happened and why I didn't notice that earlier. I know it sounds crazy, but that's literally what happened. I was just taking the water out of this with the sponges. I was just filling them up, saw this guy and was like, oh crap, I need to record now because this is just weird. Unfortunately, I don't see any of my other stuff. Like there wasn't a shovel, there wasn't boots or anything. So yeah, I have no idea what happened. Absolutely no idea. But we got our pick back. So that is the greatest thing. Oh gosh. I can't believe that. I actually can't believe that. Oh, not to mention, another important thing that happened was there are a couple of slimes down there. So I think this might be a slime chunk, which would actually be really, really good because we need to set up a slime farm too. If we can have a guardian thing over here and some slime farms over here, because the slime farms we don't need experience from, we just need the slime balls, right? So we can set up an automatic slime farm and that'll just be running like whenever we're in the area, especially if we're going to be in the area a lot for getting XP and guardian stuff. Then having this just running in the background as well would be like the greatest thing. So yeah, hopefully there's a slime chunk around here. We can set that up. That would be fantastic. But yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of this stuff right now. This is okay, so to explain a little, I was making a bunch of farming stuff over there and I was giving some villagers food, just kind of like doing a bit of random stuff. And I was like, you know what, while I'm waiting for crops to grow and stuff, I should just start emptying out that. And then that's how the whole situation came, where I saw that guy. And honestly, I have no idea why I didn't see him sooner. It sounds really sketchy, I know, but I honestly have no idea. It's really insane. But yeah, I was feeding these guys some food. Looks like we got another little villager. I haven't set up the new system yet. We're going to be doing that this episode. But yeah, I just had to share that real quick. It's insane, guys. Absolutely insane. What's up, everybody? So I've just been working on stuff. Filled this with water and started filling it with lava. Um, Kind of being a bit difficult for now, but yeah, basically, it's kind of late. I've been just grinding. Been taking down a lot of the walls. Been filling that with water. Yeah, I just need to get those lavas in place now. That's the main thing. Um, tons and tons and tons of walls have gone down. I'll kind of go through the spawning, not even spawning, like killing zone. It's all really rough right now. I'm hoping I haven't made a terrible mistake by putting the water in, but I need to at least get the first layer of lava done so that none of those fences burn and ruin everything. That would be the ideal situation. But so yeah, basically status update. I've been adding on to that potato farm, growing a lot of crops, feeding them to the villagers so that we can try to breed more. Let's see. Feeding the villagers, trying to breed more villagers, and then in the background of that I've just been emptying out that globe. And I did that for quite a while, and then at some point I was like, you know what, we really gotta figure out this XP farm situation. So that's what I'm doing right now. And we probably won't be able to kill the guardians with a sword for quite a while, so I think we're gonna have to set up some kind of potion of harming, like brewing stand situation type deal, just so that we can get the XP from them more reliably. I would love to get eventually, when I get more set up and get some mending books and everything, get some sort of sweeping edge or whatever it's called. Use the sword enchantment to kill off the guardians, because I think that would be a lot easier, but I have to have some pretty decent gear with mending on it to prevent me from dying. And yeah, unfortunately we're not quite ready to do that yet, so we're gonna have to set up some kind of weird potion situation, and hopefully that'll be fine. But yeah, we're just gonna have to see how it goes. Setting up the lava right now is quite hazardous. Definitely risk dying by trying to do this, because it's not exactly, oh boy, it's not exactly a fail-safe operation. Like, all I have to do is make one wrong move and it's over. Fall through the lava or something, and yeah, I'm pretty much dead. In fact, if I wanted to be safe, what I should be doing at this point is putting my gear in a chest so I don't have a chance of losing it. But I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to get the job done without dying. Hopefully that's not misplaced trust in myself. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to go for a full layer of lava like in a lot of these designs. Also, why is that not reaching there? Very strange. But yeah, in a lot of these kind of designs, they have like an entire layer of lava. That just seems really impractical at this point to set up, even though it might be a little bit better of a design. So for the moment, I am not going to. Also, I was using a chunk finder. This right here is a slime chunk. I think there's one more that way and one more that way. We're going to be setting up something to farm those guys in the future. There's also a little bit of a slime chunk at a part of this tunnel. So in order to prevent those spawns, we'll have to use some transparent blocks on the bottom, like glass or something like that, which won't be hard. We'll just have to replace a section of it and probably make something interesting of it, try to make it look cool. I died in the nether because all the zombie pigmen were super upset with me when I came back in. I must have pissed them off before I left. So that, yeah, they were all super upset, and so I came into nether and they all spawned and just like went ham, destroyed me. But I got most of the stuff back. I did lose Frostwalker boots as well as my leggings and I think my chest plate and stuff. I think that guy is wearing them right now. So they're not technically lost. If I get a good sword and I can kill him with one hit, then I won't have to aggro the rest of them. Because if you deal damage to a zombie pigman, then they get aggroed. But if you don't actually, like if you only kill them in one hit and they don't actually get damaged, it doesn't trigger the aggro. So that's one way that we could get it back, but I don't know. I'm not super concerned. Frostwalker is very rare and is very cool, but like honestly, it's not a necessity to anything. That is about all we can do for the top layer, so I'm gonna close this off now. Oh yeah, I did put some water in here, so the guardians are officially spawning now. The only reason we're not getting some spawns right now is because, well, we've probably filled up the limit of how many can spawn at one given time already down here. And what I'm gonna probably do for that right now is just throw in some lava and have it kill them. I wanted to use these magma blocks right here to kill off the guardians, but I'm pretty sure that that does not work right now. Like the guardians don't actually take damage from that, which is really unfortunate because that was gonna be my go-to technique of getting rid of them. But obviously, if it doesn't do anything, then we can't use it. So yeah, that's the unfortunate part of that. This is minecart, hopper minecart. It just goes around and collects the items for me. Alright, so all we need to do now is get lava in on this second layer as well, and hopefully, if I've done this correctly, the guardians will also take damage from this second layer of lava. And if I haven't done this correctly, then this will be a massive waste of time. Which, let's really hope that that's not the case. Oh no, this is exactly what I was worried about. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh. It took so long to get this set up. And now it's burning in front of my eyes. Oh, face palming so hard. So yeah, if alright. You know what we're not gonna be doing? Using fences anymore. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad. Hey, we got some cooked fish at least. So, that's the problem with using fences, is they burn. And, oh, this is a pain. I really didn't want to have to do this, but we're gonna have to use signs here instead. Because signs apparently don't burn. And, oh, this is the worst. So, the reason that I was trying to be quick is for exactly this reason. Because if I'm not, then everything goes to crap really fast, like this. So, I have to find a place that's still safe so that I can work on this problem. Ow. Okay, so if it has a air block above it, it can destroy itself, right? So if there's an air block, it can be destroyed, which is what we're seeing here. Fudge. What we gotta be trying to do is figuring out where we've got our leaks and trying to plug them with signs. So leaks is gonna be where the lava is falling through. Not always easy to identify. So for example, I know that there's a leak here. I'm just gonna put a sign there for now so they can try to operate. I've put a sign there, prevents the leak. But we can see there's still more leaks over here. So we need to try to plug up that leak as well. We know there's one more leak over there at least. There we go, got that one. We know there's a couple more. I'm gonna use some more signs to just block off some space. Let me get closer. I know that there's a leak there, but I can't really access it. So we're gonna break this sign right here, and then place a new one right here. Not sure if that was in the spot that I wanted. There we go. Okay, so it would appear that we've plugged up those leaks over there. That should cut that source of lava off a little bit, give us some more room to work with here. Right, so what we need to do now is cut off all the leaks. So the best way to do that is kind of hope that we can do it in time and then try to avoid death. So what we're doing here obviously is we are trying to cover up the holes, if you will. Yikes. Okay, so there's no easy way to get up. So we gotta come over here. We need to return this with lava right around here, which happens to be impossibly difficult to... There we go. Okay, so we're definitely just trying to fix our problems. So like right over here is an absolute disaster. This is gonna be tons of work to sort that out. Luckily this side looks mostly intact. Can't really see above very much, but from down here it looks alright. And if we could get one block higher, that would be great. However, I'm not sure there's an easy way to do that. Okay, fantastic. We did it. So that looks totally compromised over there. Damage control situation not looking very good. Oh, that was a step in the right direction. Okay, we got a couple of signs down, which is a good step. Yep, we're limiting the flow of the lava right there. So how this works, obviously, one block above us we want to be nothing but lava, and then we want a layer of separation and then another layer of lava. So for here, this layer right here, we want to have our water streams, which means we can't have the lava leaking down, obviously. So as long as we can get to the heart of this and cut the lava down, then that'll be our main goal solved right there. The things that we're going to need to replace, obviously, is our layer of signs and or fences, excuse me, that prevent the water from overflowing, because if we update this water sources, they're going to kind of overflow like this. We don't want that. We want them to no longer do that. And so if we update everything, yep, they'll be flowing like that, and the same will be true over here. So we're gonna need a couple more signs, which I might not be able to craft right now, but that's okay. We can get most of this set up at least. So luckily, crisis appears to have been avoided. We have this bottom layer under control. Oh goodness, there's not even lava up here, so these could catch on fire. Oh goodness, some of them have spread from the top. Okay, this is just going really poorly. So I'm just gonna see how functional we are currently, and whether or not we have basic functions will kind of determine how much I want to continue working on this. Because if it works, even if it's not ideal, and I don't have to doctor this up anymore, then I'm probably going to end up leaving it as it is, at least mostly. If that is not the case, however, then we're definitely going to have to go up there and overhaul some stuff big time. So, looking in from the side, I think we have a couple of spots where things have kind of gone out of control. Like right here, that's bad, but there's a decent amount of it that still seems reasonable, like under control. Like that's fine. This whole layer is fine. The majority of this layer is fine. It's just a couple of leaking points, and this side right here is really bad. But overall, the system as a whole seems to be working as intended. So I'm just going to grab a little bit more wood, get some signs put together, and set it up and see if we're still getting guardians down at the bottom. Alright, so once we step away, we instantly do have guardians spawning down here, which is a good sign. Or not spawning, but being left down here, which is a good sign. They're also dying relatively easily, I'd say. So this is all hopeful. I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic about this. This leaves us with some potential at the very least, if nothing else. We have a chance of getting something good here. So we want to get the drops. We want XP from this eventually, but more importantly than that is we want to be able to set it up to safely and reliably kill the guardians, and after that we can try to worry about getting experience points if that looks like something that we're able to tackle. But the beginning focus, much more important that we just get the farm operational, no problems, spawning guardians and being able to deal with the guardians. Things I'm worried about is those dudes right there messing with that cart. Hopefully it's okay. I'm going to walk away kind of ish over here. And actually I'll walk a decent amount. So how the spawning works, if we're too close, those guardians won't spawn. Which obviously if they're not spawning, then there's no point in us having built this little farm thing, right? So the good news is, if this farm is a total disaster, we can always just kind of empty it out and build a new one somewhere in this square, right? We don't have to use this if it's becoming too much of an issue to sort out. And honestly, as kind of like trial running, there's a lot of things about this farm that I know I would do better already if I made a second one. So we're not in like, I don't want to be forced into a position where we have to keep something if we don't like it, you know? So one thing I'm going to do right now is just add a fence here. Oh, that was a wrong spot, but whatever. Add a fence here so that they can't just fly out just because they want to. Get rid of that there. Have axe here. I would like to get rid of that guy in the back so that he doesn't mess with our minecart. But he's a little difficult to get to. I have some torches, so I can light this up, make sure nothing spawns here. It is very slowly moving. Hopefully it'll hit that speed boost on the powered rails. Okay, so we're getting a couple of guardians down here. I want to just take these guys down. So we'll put some lava in. Let them kind of burn to death, so that we can actually get up in that chamber and start modifying some stuff. Actually, more importantly than that, is we just want to get this cart kind of traveling around. Now that we've got this sort of started, we have a little bit of a way to farm the guardians, and we've got some possibility of getting stuff. I know this is really crappy right now. We're gonna have to try to work on this and find a better solution. But yeah, that's gotta be about all I can do for today, guys. I've spent a lot of time trying to get stuff prepared and put stuff together, and we are making progress. Stuff is coming along, but in general, like, it's just there's a lot of parts to it, guys. There's a lot of moving pieces, and it's just gonna take some time to iron out. So that's gonna have to do it for now, but don't worry. We're gonna get this thing figured out at some point in the future, and we will have our Prismarine one way or another. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment. I'll see you guys again in the next one.